What's up, y'all? Jesse and Melissa here with Adventure Endeavor. If you follow the channel at all, you know that we go through trailers like nobody's business. And when you go through trailers, your equipment that you need to set up your trailer is going to change as well. When we first started, we had two different fifth wheels. One had electronic leveling, which was a 4-point, and then one had a 6-point hydraulic leveling. With those, trailer was extremely stable. It was nice. It didn't move around much. Then we ventured into the travel trailer scene, you know, kind of a big deal. No, I'm just kidding. We went over to travel trailers for various reasons. Overhead clearances, easier to tow, a little bit better to get off grid and boondock. And we found ourselves not liking how unstable the trailer was. So we had to look into all of our options.
So your typical travel trailer has 5 points of contact with the ground for stabilization.
More than that, if you include the tires.
Yeah, that's true. So aside from the tires, you've got usually 4 scissor jacks plus the front tongue. So 5 points of stabilization. I suppose that would be a better word for that. And so we were looking for something to just add a little bit more stabilization to our rig for various reasons. As you can see, we've got a little baby here. He is less than 3 months old right now.
And he's a full-time RVer, guys. He comes with us everywhere.
Maybe the youngest full-time RVer ever. We just wanted something that was gonna cut down on the front to back rocking inside the rig.
We don't want to be waking up this baby because that won't be good, because naps are key.
Yes.
With these scissor jacks, you know, they are somewhat flimsy in a sense. They do help, but you still get that rock front to back because your tires actually turn a little bit even when you have them chocked with your standard chocks. So we ended up getting some Maxchocks, which are wheel stabilizers that basically attach in between your two wheels, and they make a very big difference.
I want to make it very clear though, word chock is in the name, but don't get it confused because these aren't actually wheel chocks. They're just something to add a bit more stabilization, but they're not necessarily going to keep your rig from rolling down a hill. So I would not rely solely on these for that type of purpose. You do still need regular wheel chocks as well. So we recently just set up at a new camp spot. We've got our leveling blocks and our wheel chocks set up right now. We don't have the Maxchocks on at the moment, so there's quite a bit of rocking back and forth. We go inside the rig. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but let's find out. Inside of our rig, moving around back and forth, I can feel a difference. Like I can definitely feel that back and forth movement that we want to limit. So let's go ahead and install the Maxchocks and see what a difference it makes.
So this is what a Maxchock looks like. Comes with a nice rubber handle, and then these are going to be your points of contacts on your trailer's tires. They're designed for tandem axles. They have a grease fitting, and then they have your impact socket here. So they do include a 13mm impact socket that you can use with your impact driver. And they also include a handheld model, which is just your typical crank. I would highly recommend the impact driver. These are super simple to install, and they go from about 3 inches to 11 inches, your tire gap, so you have a good distance. All right, so once you get it lined up, just hang onto your rubber handle.
Who's gonna send it?
You're just gonna extend them all the way out. You're just going ahead until there's no more give, and then that way what's happening is now your tires can't roll front to back at all. These in combination with your standard wheel chocks make such a big difference. It is insane, and that's great for us, especially with the newborn. As you guys can see, it sets up in just seconds, and so it really only adds like a little bit of extra time to your overall setup time. We think that it really helps. So let's go ahead and go inside of our trailer and see if we can feel a difference. Well, I don't know if it really shows on camera, but we're rocking back and forth. Jesse's got the surfer move going on, and you can't feel it. It really cuts back down on that back and forth rocking. It's quite nice, honestly. We didn't really think about it before we had a baby, and now that we have the baby, we're just trying to do whatever we can to make it feel like a home. Like, obviously this is our home, less like it's on wheels, and these make a big difference. They're easy to install. We'll link them in the description below in case you want to pick them up. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll gladly answer them.
What we really love about that is that, well, one of us is up in the middle of the night rocking the baby back to sleep. The other person can stay asleep, which, as any new parent will tell you, the more sleep you can get, the better.
So, like always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments.